You want to like totally crush your next presentation.
Who doesn't?
Well, buckle up, because this deep dive is all about leveling up your public speaking game.
Definitely.
And we're going deep into some really cool material here. It's a whole lesson plan, actually.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, all about public speaking, specifically for like business settings, presentations, meetings, that sort of thing.
Makes sense.
And it is packed with practical advice and techniques.
I'll go all ears.
So we're talking clear communication, confident delivery, how to really like hold an audience's attention.
Sounds good.
Yeah, we'll break down the techniques. We'll look at the vocabulary. He even provides like a whole toolkit to work with.
Nice.
It's the works. This is a good one.
I was really struck by the emphasis on confidence building in this lesson plan.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I mean, that's something that so many people struggle with, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like even seasoned speakers can get nervous sometimes.
Exactly. And it's not just about like pretending to be confident. It's about actually developing those skills and that mindset so you can really shine.
Totally. And this lesson plan really dives into that.
It does.
Like how does it tackle that confidence piece?
So there's this one exercise that I thought was really interesting.
Okay.
He has you analyze a successful presentation that you admire.
Oh, cool.
It could be like a TED Talk or even a speech from a movie, something that really resonated with you.
Interesting.
And you basically break down the speaker's techniques, their body language, how they structure their arguments.
I like that.
Yeah, and by kind of like dissecting what works, you start to internalize those techniques, and it gives you a framework for your own presentations.
So you're like learning from the masters.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so you build that confidence, you've analyzed, what works, and then it's all about delivering the message effectively.
Right.
And the lesson plan really stresses this idea of structured language.
It does.
Right.
Yeah, it's all about using language in a way that's both clear and engaging.
Yep.
And he provides this vocabulary list, with specific words and phrases geared toward like clarity and impact.
Oh, that's helpful.
Yeah, it's really useful. And one thing that stood out to me is his emphasis on using the present simple tense.
Interesting.
Yeah, like to state facts in a clear and concise way.
So instead of saying we saw a significant increase in sales.
Exactly. You would say sales increased significantly.
Oh, I see.
It's about making those statements direct and impactful.
Yeah, less is more sometimes.
Perfectly.
Powerful.
Yeah, and it goes back to something he says in the lesson plan.
Okay.
He talks about how like every word should serve a purpose.
That's a good point.
Yeah, it really makes you think carefully about the words you choose.
Absolutely. But it's not just about individual words, is it?
Right.
What about using like rhetorical questions?
Oh, he's a big fan of those.
Interesting. How so?
He argues that they're not just a way to engage the audience, but to actually like guide their thinking. Yeah, encouraging them to actively participate in the conversation.
It's like planting seeds of thought in their minds.
Exactly.
I love that. Okay, so for our listeners, imagine you're like presenting a new product.
Okay.
Instead of just listing its features, you could ask, wouldn't it be great if you could streamline your workflow and save hours each week?
Perfect example.
Right.
Yeah, you're framing the information in a way that connects with their needs and their desires.
Exactly.
And, that brings us to another aspect of his approach, the use of specific phrases.
Oh, yes.
To guide the audience through your presentation.
Yes, he gives you like a whole toolkit of phrases to use to keep things flowing smoothly to keep the audience engaged.
Yeah, it's not about sounding fancy. It's about using language strategically.
For sure. And like, what are some of those phrases?
So, for example, he suggests using phrases like, let's take a closer look to signal a shift in focus.
Okay.
Or, as you can see from this data, to smoothly connect your points to supporting evidence.
I see.
Those phrases, they act as like signposts, helping the audience follow your train of thought and stay engaged throughout the presentation.
It's like you're holding their hand and leading them through the information.
Exactly.
I love that. Okay, so we've got the confidence building, the structured language, the rhetorical questions, and these phrases.
Right.
But what I really appreciate about this lesson plan is that it's not just theory.
Oh, yeah.
He includes actionable activities like presentation practice.
Yes.
And getting peer feedback.
So important.
So it's one thing to like read about it. It's another to actually get up there and do it.
Absolutely. And that's where the real learning happens.
Exactly. And getting feedback from others can be so valuable.
It helps you refine your approach, identify your strengths and weaknesses.
It's like having a coach in your corner.
Exactly.
So thanks to this lesson plan, you're not just learning about public speaking. You're actually developing the skills and the confidence to own the stage.
It's a game changer.
So feeling ready to rock that next presentation.
I think so.
I think so too.
Here's something to think about, as you prepare.
Okay.
What if instead of seeing public speaking as this dreaded task, you viewed it as an exciting opportunity?
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah. To share your ideas, to connect with your audience, to make a real impact.
It's a mindset shift.
It is.
That's awesome. And on that note, I think we'll wrap up this deep dive.
Sounds good.
We've covered a lot of ground today, and I hope you're walking away with some valuable insights and inspiration to level up your public speaking game.
Me too.
So go out there, own the stage, and share your brilliance with the world.
And if you have any public speaking tips of your own, we'd love to hear them.
Yeah, share them with us in the comments.
Until next time.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.